What if the reason your life isn't changing has nothing to do with how hard you're trying, and everything to do with the invisible signal you're broadcasting right now? Most people have no idea that you're constantly emitting a frequency that shapes every single thing they experience. And here's the tough part. If you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or like your dreams are just out of reach, your frequency might be working against you without you even knowing it. Listen, we're going to talk about something today that completely shifts the way you see reality. It's called frequency work, and frankly, guys, it is the language of the universe. At the core of everything, your thoughts, your body, the chair you're sitting on, even the screen you're looking at right now, everything is energy. And energy vibrates at specific frequencies. Frequency work is the practice of consciously tuning those vibrations to reshape your subconscious mind, let go of the beliefs holding you back, and step into the life you actually want. It's not just philosophy, it's a measurable reality. And I'm telling you, once you understand this, you'll never look at your thoughts the same way again. Look, quantum physics has shown us something pretty wild. Particles aren't these solid and changing little billiard balls. They are waves of probability. They only collapse into form when they are observed. Which means your perception, where you put your focus, your awareness, is literally directing the energy around you. You are not a passive victim of circumstance. You are an active co-creator. But here is where people trip up. Low frequency emotions, things like fear, shame, doubt, anxiety, these create dense, chaotic energy patterns. And what happens? They attract more of the same. It's like tuning your radio to a static channel and getting mad you aren't hearing music. You know what I mean. You do the affirmations. You write down your goals. But deep down, you're running on doubt. And that doubt cancels everything out. On the flip side, high frequency state, joy, gratitude, love, generate these beautiful coherent waves. Many people believe these states align you with abundance, health, and synchronicity. If you've ever tried manifesting something and it felt like hitting a brick wall, it's usually because your emotional frequency is out of sync with your intention. So, how do we change the station? One of the most direct, potent ways to influence the subconscious is through sound. Ancient civilizations knew this intuitively. They used chanting sacred instruments and toning to reach altered states of consciousness. And modern research is starting to catch up. Some researchers suggest that specific frequencies can actually entrain your brainwaves, shifting you from a busy analytical beta state down into alpha for relaxation and creativity, theta for deep intuition and subconscious access, or even delta for profound healing. Have you ever heard of 432 Hz? Supporters of frequency work call it the miracle tone because it resonates with the natural harmony of the universe, promoting emotional release. Or 528 Hz, often called the love frequency, which many people believe reduces stress and enhances cellular regeneration. And it's not just theory. Researcher John Stewart Reid, in his work with cymatics, the study of visible sound vibrations, showed how sound waves literally structure matter into geometric patterns. He would put sand on a metal plate, play frequency, and the sand would rearrange itself into these incredible symmetrical mandalas. Frequency literally structures reality, folks. When you listen to these tones, whether it's binaural beats, singing bowls, or even just humming, you bypass the critical, skeptical part of your mind. You imprint new, empowering beliefs straight into your neural circuitry. Now, before we get into how to actually use this to rewire your subconscious, do me a quick favor. If you're finding this fascinating, hit that like button right now. It helps this video reach more people who need to hear it. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're building a community of people who are ready to take their power back. Also, drop a comment below and tell me, have you ever tried using sound frequencies or binaural beats? What did you experience? I genuinely read every single comment and I want to hear your story. Okay, let's get back into it because this is where it gets really personal. One of the most transformative things about frequency work is its ability to dissolve subconscious blocks. You know those hidden programs, the ones installed by past trauma, by society, by that one thing a parent or a teacher said to you when you were 8. They act like static in your energetic field. They distort your manifestations and keep you stuck in a loop. Imagine trying to drive a car with the emergency brake on. That's what a subconscious block does. For example, if deep down you struggle with self-worth, you might unconsciously broadcast a frequency of unlovability. And guess what? You attract relationships that reinforce that exact belief. It's exhausting, but studies in neuroplasticity have shown that the brain rewires itself in response to new inputs, and frequency entrainment can accelerate that process. A really powerful way to do this is to combine sound with shadow work. You identify that limiting belief like, I don't deserve success. Then you put on a theta wave binaural beat and you visualize that belief literally dissolving into light. The theta state makes your subconscious highly receptive, allowing the new frequency to override the old program. You are literally rewriting your own code. And you know what's even more beautiful? You don't have to do this alone. The illusion of separation is one of the biggest blocks to manifestation. We've been conditioned to think we're these isolated islands, disconnected from everything else. But quantum physics suggests that at the subatomic level, everything is entangled. Your thoughts and emotions ripple out into the quantum field, influencing events and people far beyond your immediate perception. Think about how a stadium feels when tens of thousands of people cheer at the exact same moment. You can feel that energy, right? Studies have explored group meditation, like the Maharishi effect, where individuals aligned their frequencies with peace and coherence, and the surrounding areas saw measurable reductions in crime and violence. When we come together with shared intention, we create a resonant field that amplifies our manifestations. Even just stepping out into nature, walking barefoot on the earth, sitting by the ocean, walking through a forest, resets your body's electromagnetic field. Because nature emits these incredibly coherent, harmonious frequencies. So, where do you start? How do you actually apply this starting today? First, identify your dominant frequency. Just for one day, observe your emotions without judging them. Are you mostly feeling fear, frustration, peace, excitement? Write it down in a journal or on your phone. That's your baseline. Second, choose your target frequency. What emotion aligns with what you want? If you want love, cultivate gratitude. It's a close vibrational match. If you want abundance, practice generosity, which operates on the frequency of trust. Third, use sound entrainment. Take 10 to 20 minutes a day. Put on some headphones. If you want healing, try 528 Hz. If you want intuition, try 852 Hz. While you're listening, visualize your desire as if it's already happened. Engage all your senses. Feel it, see it, touch it in your mind. Make it real for your brain. Fourth, clear blocks with a simple shadow work exercise. Write down a limiting belief on a piece of paper. Then burn it or tear it up while listening to a theta wave track. Symbolically, you're dissolving that old frequency. And finally, anchor it in nature. Go outside, put your feet on the ground, breathe, reset your field. The beauty of all this is that it's completely accessible. You don't need permission, you don't need expensive equipment. Your body is the instrument, your consciousness is the composer. In a world that constantly tries to convince you that you need something outside of yourself to be whole. Frequency work is a radical act of reclaiming your sovereignty. You are a conscious creator, hardwired to the same laws that govern the stars and the galaxies. As you start mastering these tools, you'll realize that manifestation isn't about forcing outcomes. It's about aligning with the natural rhythms of the cosmos. The universe is constantly speaking in frequencies. And it's waiting right now for you to speak back. If this resonated with you, please share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Hit that like button one more time. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to go even deeper into this, grab a copy of my ebook, Quantum Recode, The Science of Manifestation and Subconscious Reprogramming. It's the ultimate roadmap for understanding your consciousness and reprogramming your mind from the inside out. It really is the missing piece for anyone looking for deeper, lasting change. And when you're done here, watch my video next on the power of belief systems in shaping your experiences. It is the perfect next step to understand the brain science behind frequency work and how to make these shifts permanent. Click it right now and I'll see you over there.